Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Let us offer a prayer to Ramayana. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Krutamata Mastakanjalem Tatra Tatra Krutamastakhanjalem Pushpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namatha Rakshasantakam Marutim Namatha Rakshasantakam Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavitha Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam. So, we were hearing about Lord Rama's journey from the time how Valmiki started writing Ramayana, how Lavakushas learnt Ramayana and sang all over Ayodhya kingdom. Lord Rama himself heard they singing. Then there's a glory of Ayodhya and Dasharatha. Then how Dasharatha wanted to perform Ashwamedha Yajna in Putra Kameshti Yajna. As a result of that, how Lord Rama took birth, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna. And then how they all got educated. How when Dasharatha wanted to get them married, around that time they were just 16 years old. Vishwamitra came and he asked Rama to accompany him. And Vishwamitra blessed Ramachandra, served Ramachandra with all the knowledge of Astra Shastras which he has received from Lord Shiva to Ramachandra. So Ramachandra, to bless Vishwamitra Muni, received all those things from him. Then Ram and Lakshmana killed Tataka, Subahu and Maricha. Then Vishwamitra narrated many stories of Diti, Aditi like this. Then they reached Mithila. And they were seeing the beautiful city of Mithila. In the corner of the Mithila, they saw there is a nice ashrama. Then Rama is asking Vishwamitra whose ashrama it is. Then Vishwamitra takes him there and Ahalya Shapodhara. So Lord relieves Ahalya from the curse of her husband Gautama Rishi. And now till there we have discussed in the Balakanda. Today is the last portion of the Balakanda out of 7 kandas. Next class we will be discussing Aranyakanda. So as we are coming to the end, so last there are interesting episodes. How Lord Ramachandra is performing wonderful leelas. So now Lord Rama and Lakshmana along with Vishwamitra, now they said, let us go. Jagama Mithilam Tataha. The Lord blessed Ahalya, Gautama Rishi. Now let us go towards Mithila. So they moved from there. that is towards northwestern direction. So they moved towards Ishanya. Tataha praguttaram gatva Ramaha saumitrinam saha. Rama and Lakshmana. Saumitri means Lakshmana. So Lakshmana, Sumitra's son. So both of them along with Vishwamitra, they went towards Janaka's yajna. What is the reason Vishwamitra is taking Rama and Lakshmana there? He told two things. He is performing great yajna. So Vishwamitra has come to know these rishis will go and take part in great sacrifices like this yajna, so that yajna becomes successful. If the yajna becomes successful, it is a welfare for everybody. So Maha Yajna is being performed by Janaka Maharaja in Mithila. So Vishwamitra wants to grow there. And at the same time, he told Rama and Lakshmana, he has one bow. You should see that once. So he created a inquisitiveness as a part of Leela. In Rama's mind, we will go and say that, boo, come. So then they all reached. As they are reaching, everybody felt, actually it's a great fortune to see thousands and thousands of Brahmanas and Rishis assembled in Mithila. Why have they assembled? They have assembled to perform great sacrifice. See how in the Treta Yuga, there are only two activities human beings are doing. One for their livelihood, they are growing food production. And second, they are involved in yajnas, worshipping the Lord, so that the entire society is elevated towards spirituality, towards God. So such a big yajna is happening. Thousands of Brahmanas and Rishis have assembled. And they were going, and Lord Rama saw a huge crowd in the Mithila Nagara. And so many places are there, so many people are there, so many houses are there. Where shall we stay today? Rama asked like this to Vishwamitra. Understanding Rama's desire, Vishwamitra found a secluded place there, and they stayed that night. Next day, along with Vishwamitra has come, this news has reached Janaka. Actually, Janaka is his family name. His name is Shiradhvaja. His brother's name is called Kushadhvaja. Their family name is Janaka. His father is also called Janaka. Everybody is Janaka. So Janaka is not his name. His name is Shiradhvaja. The Shiradhvaja, along with this Rajapurohita, his Rajapurohita's name is Shatananda. Interesting is, this Shatananda is a son of Ahalya and Gautama Muni. And he came along with the Janaka to receive Vishwamitra. So as Rishi came, he washed his feet and he welcomed him with all the good words. So great that you have come to our place, my dear Rishi. And we are blessed that our yajna is going to be successful now. Somebody like Brahmarshi, Vishwamitra is coming, for means it is definitely very great blessings. Because he has done so much of tapassu. Just like we heard in earlier session, that Rishyashringa has done so much of tapassu, austerity. Just he stepped into the Anga kingdom, there was rain. There was all auspiciousness. So Vishwamitra coming is great fortune. So Janaka Maharaja considered this as a great opportunity to serve great Muni. So he said, Dhanyosmi. So I am very, very fortunate, I am very, very grateful to you, my dear Rishi, that you have come. And as he received Vishwamitra, he noticed, Imau kumaro bhadram te devatulya parakramau gajasimha gati virau shardhula vrishabhopamau. There are two Kumaro, young men, along with Vishwamitra. They are Devatulya. They are looking like Devatas, demigods. Very beautiful. Very lustrous. Very nice looking, handsome. And they are also looking their shoulder, their body looks like parakramis. They look like very strong. They are looking like elephant and lion, Gajasimha Gati. And such. And further they are seeing Padmapatra Vishalakshav Kadgatuni Dhanurdharau. Who are these people? Their eyes are like lotus petal. And they are holding Kadga, the sword, and a quiver, bow, and arrows. And they are looking like Ashwini Kumaras, came from heaven. Very handsome, young. Why suddenly from Devaloka people have come with you, Vishwamitra? Whom have you brought these two young Kumaras with you? Who are they? Shatananda and Janaka are asking. And they are looking so nice, like how the sky looks so beautiful with the sun and moon. And their hairs are so curly, very beautiful. And the way they move their hands, they move, Rama and Lakshmana, the way they move, they walk, they sit, are very attractive to see. Like sometimes when you see small children, very attractive. You may feel like, keep looking at where they walk, smile. You're giving an idea. So they were looking so beautiful. It looks like when Ram, Lakshmana are standing, if anybody looks at them, they want to keep on looking at them. They're walking, they're sitting, they're so beautiful, they're so handsome to see. So this is how. So who are these? Then Vishwamitra said, these two people whom I brought, they are sons of Dasharatha, Pautrau Dasharathasya Tav. They are children, because they know Dasharatha. They didn't know about Rama and Lakshmana. These are children because they never seen. So these are sons of Dasharatha Putra. And these two, Rama and Lakshmana, they came to Siddhashrama. They killed all Rakshasas. Now we are able to perform great yajna. As they move forward, they relieved Ahalya from the Shapa. And these great personalities, Rama and Lakshmana. Like this, Vishwamitra introduced Rama and Lakshmana to Janaka and Shatananda. Now Shatananda became very, very happy to hear this. He asked, my mother's Shapa you relieved, my dear Lord. He understood because he knew. Gautama had told, when Lord Rama comes to your ashrama, by his glance you will be relieved. So now he understood the Lord Rama he is. Shatananda was very happy. Rama sandarshanadeva param vismayamagataha. They become bewildered by seeing Rama and Lakshmana. Then he asked a question, did my mother and father, did they receive you well, my dear Lord? Did my mother, after getting relieved from the sin, did she worship you? Did she offer all that you deserve? Did my father receive you well? Is everything happened well? So, like this, out of concern, Shatananda asked these questions. Then he appropriately, immediately they received. We welcome you very much. We are so happy to have you. Ram, please come, be seated. So very nicely they were received in Mithila. Having them be seated, Shatananda said, you know, you are going with this Rishi Vishwamitra. Do you know about him, his glories? Because Vishwamitra told so many stories. Nobody does self-glorification. He would have not told about himself. Now Shatananda took an opportunity to glorify Vishwamitra to Ram and Lakshman. Then he started telling about the story of Vishwamitra. How Vishwamitra was a son of a Kshatriya. There was a king called Kusha. He had a son called Kushanabha. And Kushanabha had a son called Gadhi. And this Gadhi, King Gadhi's son is Vishwamitra. And he was king for thousands of years. See, in Treta Yuga, everything is in 1,000 years. Here all 2 years, 3 years. If you go to a college and see director or secretary, they write 2011, 2014. 3 years only they do. In Treta Yuga, they would rule for thousands of years. Vishwamitra ruled as a king for thousands of years. One day, he went with his army to the forest for hunting. As hunting, this Vishwamitra, as a king Raja, came to the ashram of Vasishtha. And Vasishtha Muni received the Vishwamitra very well. Because the Brahmanas and Rishis receive king, because king is a representative of God, protecting everybody. So kings are received very well. They are protecting Brahmanas and Rishis. At the same time, the kings also supposed to give appropriate respect to the Brahmanas, Rishis, because they are great. Because of their mercy, everything is going on in the kingdom properly. There was such a wonderful reciprocation between Vasishtha and Vishwamitra. So they were received cordially. Then Vasishtha Muni served Vishwamitra the fruits and milk and whatever he can offer in the forest, isolated forest. What else he can offer? Maybe some cows are there, some milk, some fruits. Then after some time, Vasishtha said, looks like you come with the big army. If you permit me, I will feed them also. Vishwamitra got surprised. How will you feed? You're in the forest. He said, don't worry, I have a very special cow, Kamadhenu. Her name is Shabala. And he called Kamadhenu and said, my dear Kamadhenu, mother cow, can you please make Mrishtana Bhojana? Make nice food for as per the desire and liking of everybody individually. Can you create? Kamadhenu immediately created heaps and heaps of food. Yasya yasya yatha kamam shadraseshvabhi pujitam. However they like, what is their liking? You produce that only. You see this Kamadhenu's ability. With the shadrasas. Shadrasas like sweet, salt, sour, bitter, pungent, astringent. So like this, all the 6 in the food should have all the 6 taste. When you serve a food, you should have items touching all the shadrasas. So the Kamadhenu is able to produce wonderful food. And hot food was served in the midst of the forest. Not only to Vishwamitra, Vishwamitra's army, all people, hundreds of people, Vasishtha served them unlimitedly. So Vishwamitra is a guest he had. Then he asked Vasishtha, how did you do this? Then Vasishtha said, see, here is a Kamadhenu. She can provide. By my tapasya, Vasishtha's tapasya, she has come and she is staying, and she is an integral part of Vasishtha's ashrama. But this Vishwamitra got a desire. He asked Vasishtha, why don't you give me that? I am the king, I am supposed to possess this kind of things. You give me Shabala to me. In return to you, I will give you 1 lakh cows. Can you please give? Vasishtha said, no, impossible. Just like the fame never leaves a person who is self-controlled, it is said. Na parityagarmeyam. So when somebody is able to control themselves, the fame will be with them. Like that, this Shabala will be always with me. I cannot do parityaga. I cannot leave this Shabala, Kamadhenu, with you. Vishwamitra became even more angry. He said, no, I will give you Dadami Kunjaranam te Sahasrani Chaturdasha. I will give you 14,000 elephants decorated with all golden jewelries. 14,000 elephants I will give you. Not only that, I will give you 800 chariots, each chariot tied with the 4 horses, decorated with the gold and ivory. I will give you 800 chariots, 14,000 elephants, and very good pedigree horses, 10,000 horses I will give you. Then 1 crore cows I will give you. This many things I will give you. What you should give me in return? Kamadhenu you give me. Vasishtha said, not possible. I cannot give you. I cannot exchange this Kamadhenu with you. Vishwamitra became very angry. He went and snatched the Kamadhenu, started dragging her. And Kamadhenu started crying. And Vasishtha said, see, he is a king. I am an ordinary Brahmana. I can't fight with him. More, I cannot kill him by Shapa because he has come today as a guest to my home. It is not appropriate to kill or curse a guest. So I cannot do anything. Then he said to Shabala, you have to protect yourself. And this Kamadhenu is very powerful. Quickly she created so many the armies, fighters. They went and killed all those armed men, killed Vishwamitra's army and finished it off. Vishwamitra became empty-handed. He became very angry. What is this? I am Kshatriya and this one Rishi in the forest is defeating me. He got hurt. He said, I will go and do tapasya and become powerful and come. He went to forest and did Ghora tapasya. And the result of his tapasya, Lord Shiva came and blessed him with all astras. Brahmastra, this astra, that, so many astras he got. Now with all astras equipped, now he wanted to wage a war. He came to defeat Vasishtha with a new desire. Defeat Vasishtha and take Kamadhenu. So he came with all the soldiers. But as he shot arrow at Vasishtha, Vasishtha swallowed all those arrows. As powerful as the highest powerful astra is Brahmastra, Vishwamitra took Brahmastra and shot. And Vasishtha opened his mouth, Brahmastra went inside, he swallowed it. And all the devatas were bewildered. What a power of Vasishtha. Vishwamitra became helpless. He said, hell of this Kshatriya life. I will become Brahmana. I will become Rishi. Because this is useless. I am not able to defeat this Rishi. Then Rishi is more powerful than Kshatriya. I thought I am more powerful. I will become Rishi. Like that Vishwamitra went for tapasya. Again he said, very high austerity and ghora tapassu, controlling his senses, sitting steady, focusing. As a result of his tapasya, Brahma came. I said, I am pleased with your tapasya. Now you are not just Raja, you are Rajarshi. Vishwamitra heard this, he is not happy. Rajarshi is not he wants to become. He wants to become Brahmarshi. He got only Rajarshi title. He continued his tapasya. So like this, it goes on, very interesting. Vishwamitra continues tapasya. In between there are some interesting, he was very angry at Vasishtha. He creates the heaven for Trishanku and all those interesting pastimes, interesting historical incidences we will see. But Vishwamitra, after doing again 1,000-year tapasya, Brahma comes and says, now you are Rishi. Rajarshi became Rishi. Little more advancement. Still he is not happy. He continues tapasya. Then Menaka comes and disturbs his tapasya. And again he continues with rigor after some time. Like this Vishwamitra undergone lot of austerity. Now Rajarshi to Rishi. Now Brahma came and said, congratulations, now you have become Maharshi. Still he is not happy. Oh, I only became Maharshi after doing this much. Let me do still tapasya. Then still ghora tapasya Vishwamitra did for thousands of years. Finally one day Brahma came and said, now I bless you to become Brahmarshi. Now he was satisfied. So you see there is a gradation to the Rajarshi. Above Rajarshi is Rishi. Above Rishi is Maharshi. Above Maharshi is Brahmarshi. So he became Brahmarshi Vishwamitra. Now all his anger got subsided. He became very friend with Vasishtha. He cordially received him, became very respectful to Vasishtha, having become Brahmarshi and become very powerful Rishi. So all over the three worlds, Vishwamitra was respected for his austerity. Now, here an important thing for all of us to learn. Sometimes in our life, like Vishwamitra was depressed. He was depressed that he is a Kshatriya and he is defeated by Rishi. He was depressed that he became only Rajarshi. He was depressed that he has become only Rishi. Then he was depressed, I am only Maharshi. Till Brahmarshi. What should we do in our life sometimes when the helpless conditions come? When you see no solution for the problems which you have in your life, no way you are finding solution for your problems of life. The instruction from the Vedic literature is that we should do tapasya. We need not to do tapasya like Vishwamitra going to forest, like Treta Yuga, which is not practical and possible in this age. Our body does not support for that. We don't live for thousands of years. But there are tapasya, the austerities, which are given for this age called Kali Yuga. What our Guru, like Srila Prabhupada has told, get up in the Brahma Muhurta, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, with the full attention, not seeing mobile. With the full attention, I should hear the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, hear the holy name. On the days of fasting, I should fast. I should do Tirtha Yatras, go walking in the Tirtha Yatras, the places of pilgrimage. I should take the association of devotees. I should read the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam and Ramayana. This way, I should be very disciplined in my life. I should eat food offered to Krishna. I should not be eating for my tongue's taste. First I should think what is offered to Krishna and that I should choose. These are different austerities which we should do. Srila Prabhupada told, if you are disturbed in your mind, sit tightly and chant loudly. You should take your chanting mala and go and sit there and chant Hare Krishna. Your difficulties will go. That is the actual solution for the problem. Because we are sometimes in a helpless situation. The solution for the helpless situation is to do spiritual activity, to progress. We are suffering because of the papa, the sin which we have committed. So come out of sin, we have to do some austerity. That is the solution. Not that I will go and break some gadgets and break somebody, or beat somebody, hit somebody. So this is not the solution. By this you will become more depressed. The solution for depression is one should do chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. That's the tapasya. That's what we can learn in Vishwamitra's life. He took tapasya every time. Whenever he felt the solution, he understood it is only by tapasya it is possible. Otherwise, I cannot achieve this. So like this, Vishwamitra's story is told by the Raja Purohita of Janaka Maharaja, Shatananda. So then, now that the story of Vishwamitra is over, next day they all took rest there. Next day in the morning, so they all got up, and Ram, Lakshman and Vishwamitra and Vishwamitra and Janaka, they spoke. They appreciated each other. Then Vishwamitra said, this Kumaras, Rama and Lakshmana, Putrau Dasharatasyemau Kshatriyau Loka Vishrutau Drishtau Kamau Dhanuhu Shreshtam Yade Tat Tvaitishtati. They wanted to see that Dhanusu. You have a Dhanusu? So they want to see that. Like, no, and sometimes when elders will say, my son wants to see the cows. so when children wanted to see, elders will express that. So Vishwamitra said, they want to see the Dhanusu. That thought also was put by Vishwamitra only in Rama's head. Let us go and see. So Vishwamitra is driving Rama for something now, because he's a Brahmarshi. He knows what is going to happen. So he said they want to see the Dhanusu. Then Janaka said, yes, definitely. I'll show my Dhanusu to them. They're Dasharatha Putra. They are great personalities. Rama and Lakshman, it's my fortune to show this Shiva Dhanasu to them. But I will tell you how did I get the Dhanasu. This Shiva Dhanasu is actually made by Vishwakarma and offered to Lord Shiva. In the Daksha Yajna, when the Devatas took all the oblation, sacrifice results, did not give to Shiva, Shiva became very angry and took this Dhanasu to shoot at them. Devatas understood the consequences of it, immediately surrendered to Lord Shiva and worshipped him and pleased him. Lord Shiva can be very easily pleased. They pleased. Lord Shiva said, all right, I will not kill you. And he gave away that Dhanasu itself to the Devatas. Then Devatas handed over that to Janaka dynasty. That's how this Dhanasu is coming. And later, Janaka said, one day when I am plowing my land, I got this baby called Sita. She came from the earth, from the soil. That's called Sita. And this Dhanasu which I have got, which is not possible to lift, nobody can do anything. It's a huge Dhanasu, very heavy. I could not do anything with it. It came in my ancestors have brought this, but I was not able to move this. Then I prayed to Lord Shiva. Mercifully, Lord Shiva gave me 5,000 people. Lord Shiva gave 5,000 people to move this Dhanasu. So nobody, one person cannot lift. 5,000 specially made men, very strong men, and by the blessings of Lord Shiva only can move this Dhanasu. That's the kind of Dhanasu this is. So I have decided, this Sita is very close to me. She's more than my life for me. I have decided, this is the shulka, the fees a groom has to pay to take Sita. What is that? They should able to lift this Dhanasu and tie this Dhanasu. Only for them. I have decided. From that time, so many people came. Except Devatas, everybody came. Because Devatas knew Sita Devi is Lakshmi. Lakshmi is meant for Narayana, not for us. They didn't want to commit an offense. They never be the contenders for this competition. But all other kings came. All these kings could not even move the Dhanasu. They went in shame. Sometimes those who got defeated, they became so shameful. Everybody laughed at them. They became angry and attacked on me. Janaka said, they attacked. And all my wealth got over fighting with these people who came to lift Dhanasu. After getting defeated, they become insulted. They fight with me. And my life became very miserable. Then I went and did tapassu and got a Chaduranga Sena. And with the Chaduranga Seva, I am maintaining. That is the history of this Dhanasu. So now you want to see. So he ordered, Sevakas, soldiers, please bring it. So now there was a big vehicle which had 8 wheels. 5,000 people are bringing that Dhanasu with a great difficulty. For what purpose? For Ram and Lakshmana to have a look at it. So it was brought by 5,000 people dragging it. They brought and kept in front. Janaka said, Vishwamitra, look at this. This is the Dhanasu which I am talking about. Then Rama looked at the Dhanasu and he asked, Idam Dhanurvaram Brahma Yatna Vamsha Bhavishyami. My dear Rishi Vishwamitra, can I just touch this? Rama asked, can I touch this? Can I just try what it is? So Vishwamitra said, all right, you try. Leelaya sadhanurmedhe jagraha vachanan munehe Pashyatam rasa sahasranam bahunam raghunandanaha Aropayatsya dharmatma salila miva tadhanuhu. Salila tadhanuhu. He just in his toe, he just lifted a little bit. Then he caught hold and he lifted. So easily he lifted as if the elephant lifts the sugar cane. The Indra's elephant, Airavata, if you give a piece of sugar cane, how the elephant can lift the sugar cane? Like that, Rama just lifted. And after lifting, Aropayitva dharmatma purayamasa tadhanuho tadbhavanjam dhanur madhye narashreshto mahashayaha. Then he took it up and he lifted the Dhanasu to the level of his shoulder. Then he tried to push it because he's supposed to tie that. As it pushed it, Tasya Shabdo Mahanasi Bhukampascha. There is the bow broke from the center. That sound of the breaking of the bow was so heavy, it was earthquake. Everybody fell on the ground for that sound. Except Vishwamitra. Janaka, Rama and Lakshmana standing, lest everybody is on the ground. The bow is broken. It's broke. It was not the intention. Rama said, "Can I touch this? Can I see this?" And he took and he broke it off. So Janaka became very happy because he was waiting. When he saw Rama only, he thought, this is the person, how nice if I can give my daughter Sita to him. He had that desire in his heart. Vishwamitra also had told, he's the right person to marry your daughter. So, Janakanam kule kirti maharishyati me sutta Sita bhartara masadya Ramam Dasharathatmajam. He said, Janaka said, my daughter Sita, now you have to become her husband. And she will definitely bring fame to you, being your wife. So he requested, that's called Kanyadhana. He requested, and Sita Devi came with the garland and put on the shoulder of Lord Rama. This is not the marriage, it is the engagement. So now the Sita Devi has selected the Vara for her, and Rama won. So everybody became very happy. The news was spread, and Janaka said, go quickly and inform Dasharatha, let them all come. So they traveled for 3 days and 3 nights and reached Ayodhya and informed Dasharatha Maharaj, this is what has happened. Dasharatha was very concerned. Where is my Ram? He has gone long ago and not come back. Now he got such a nice news. Actually, Dasharatha became very old now, and he's always thinking of Ram. He became very weak in his heart. He cannot live without Ram. He's always thinking of Rama. As we just heard, how beautiful Rama is, how beautiful Lakshmana. How can any father live without him? An old man. And he's thinking of Rama, and this news when he heard, he became very happy. He told everybody, pack up, let us all go. And take all big carriages, fill it with the gold and diamond and all the jewelries and get ready. So he sent all the kosha, all the wealth of the country, carry, let us go. All the soldiers and all the mothers from the Ayodhya and Dasharatha and everybody started going towards Mithila, and they reached Mithila. So as they reached Mithila, there was a celebration. The celebration that Rama and Sita, Lakshmi and Narayana are going to unite, come together. We know Kalyanotsava we make. It's very, very auspicious. And everybody became so eager for this event. Rama, Sita, Kalyanotsava, they became very eager. Everybody was preparing, not only the people of this planet, people of higher planets, Devatas. Everybody started coming. Now the great event is going to take place. Because Devatas already knew the Rama has come, Avatara has come. So everybody started assembling for this event. And then the Janaka, Shiradhwaja, also sent message to his brother Kushadhwaja. Shiradhwaja had 2 daughters, Sita Devi and Urmila. And his brother Kushadhwaja had 2 daughters, Mandavi and Shrutakirti. So now all these 4 have descended for the purpose of marrying Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna. He called his brother also, you also come. So everybody started assembling, and then from the Kekaya Desha, from different countries, the kings assembled for this auspicious event. The marriage, things are getting ready. They started preparing. They found a date for the marriage. And before the marriage, they started, in the marriage ceremony, even now, there is one ritual. The ritual is that they will all tell the family heritage. His pautra, his putra, like this they go on telling the lineage. So the rishis started, Vishwamitra, Vasishtha Rishi started telling Rama's, who is Ramachandra? So his gotra. So it's a nice, you can see how, what is his lineage of Lord Rama. Brahma's son is Marichi. Marishi's son is Kashyapa Muni. From Kashyapa is Ikshwaku. From Ikshwaku it is Kukshi. From Kukshi, Vikukshi. From Vikukshi's son is Bana. Bana's son is Anaranya. Anaranya's son is Prutu. Prutu's son is Trishanku. Same Trishanku. And Trishanku's son is Dhundhumara. Dhundhumara's son is Yuvanashva. Yuvanashva's son is Mandhataraja. Mandhataraja's son is Susandhi. This is all Surya Vamsha. Susandhi's son is Dhruvasandhi. Dhruvasandhi's son is Prasenajit. Prasenajit's son is Bharata. Bharata's son is Asita. Asita's son is Sagara. Sagara's son is Asamanjasa. Asamanjasa's son is Amshuman. Anshuman's son is Dilipa. Dilipa's son is Bhagiratha, who brought Ganga. Bhagiratha's son is Kakustha. Kakustha's son is Raghu. Raghu's son is Tejasvi. Tejasvi's son is Shankhana. Shankhana's son is Sudarshana. Sudarshana's son is Agnivarna. Agnivarna's son is Shigra. Shigra's son is Maru. Maru's son is Prashushruka. Prashushruka's son is Ambarisha. Ambarisha to Nahusha. Nahusha to Yayati. Yayati to Nabhaga. Nabhaga to Aja. Aja to Dasharatha. Dasharatha to Rama. Can you see how it is recorded? Now we understand the glory of, when we say Surya Vamsha, we are not, these are not some mythological books. This will not change. The same thing you will find in another scripture. One foreign author, a researcher, he said, Mahabharata is very complex mythological book. They call it a mythological book. It has so many characters. Interesting is that no story writer can keep that kind of integrity in the writing, that those characters never mistake or misidentified. They'll be as it is. So that means it's a history. So Rama's history from Brahma to Rama we heard. So like this, his history. Now other side is Sita, Janaka. They have to tell their history now. So theirs is from Nimi, Nimi to Mithi, Mithi to Udavasu. From that Mithi, Mithila Nagara has come. Udavasu to Nandivardhana to Suketu, Devaratha. Devaratha is one received the Shivadhanasu. From there it is coming. Devaratha to Brihadratha. Brihadratha to Mahavira, to Sudhriti, to Drishtaketu, through Haryashva, Haryashva to Maru, Maru to Pratindhaka, Pratindhaka to Kirtiratha, Kirtiratha to Devamidha, Devamidha to Vibhuda, Vibhata to Mahidraka, Kirtiraja, Maharoma, Swarnaroma, Ruswaroma, then Shiladvaja, Shitatvaja. This is coming from these many heritage. So they told, the bridegroom said they said their lineage, the groom said their lineage. Now the marriage is going to happen, and it is explained how was Sita Devi decorated, how beautiful they were, and how Sita Devi was agreed. Sita Devi will marry Lord Rama, Urmila will marry Lakshmana, and Mandavi will marry Bharata, Shrutakirti will marry Shatrughna. So with all humility, Janaka told, kindly take my charity, the dana, kanya dana, request you to receive. On other side, the Dasharatha, he was not arrogant. He said, I am the receiver. The receiver cannot demand, whatever you give, I have to take. He did not demand. He did not say, my son has broken the bow and I deserve. No. There is a sense of humility in the Dasharatha. He said, yes, I will accept whatever you say. So this way they got ready for the marriage. Now all the Brahmanas were called for this Vivaha of Rama and Sita. Grand arrangement was made with all golden pots. And Sita Devi was dressed, it is explained, very beautifully. She was wearing light yellow sari with red uttariya she is wearing for the marriage. And then as their marriage muhurta has come, Janaka said, Iyam Sita mama sutta sahadharma charitava praticha chainam bhadram te panim grihneshva panina. My dear Ramachandra, please accept her. She is Sita Devi. She is very, very dear daughter of mine. Kindly accept her as your wife. So Ramachandra accepted. Like that Lakshmana for the Urmila. So like this, the marriages were happening. So everybody accepted. As the marriage took place, there was a grand ceremony. From the sky, all the devatas showered flowers. All the Gandharvas and Kinkaras, they sang. There is the heavenly drums. They played the heavenly drums. And the grand celebration of, and two eyes are not sufficient to see Rama and Sita coming together. Such a nice Kalyana happened to Rama and Sita. And the whole atmosphere has become Vaikuntha because the presence of Rama and Sita. So the marriage is over. So everybody is satisfied. Dasharatha had brought so much of wealth. He distributed it to all the people who came. This is more grander than any of the marriages which we can think of. And then the Janaka Maharaj also distributed unlimited wealth and cows. So now the time has come. All Sita Devi, all 4 daughters are going back to Ayodhya. So Janaka and all others walked half the way to bid farewell. They went and then they said, no, please take care. And they again gave some charity to them with all happiness, with the great gratitude. They sent them. Now all of them are going. Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, newly married, and their mothers, and Dasharatha, everybody is walking along with the Vasishtha, and they were going towards Ayodhya from the Mithila. With their rathas and horses, they were going. When they are going, Gacchantam tam naravagram sarshi sangam saraghavam ghoraha sma pakshino vacho vyaharanti tatastataha. What is happening? Some very, very disturbing sound is coming. Bhayankara sound is coming. All the birds and animals started screaming with the top of their voice. Very disturbing and painful cry of the animals and birds. And they're circumambulating, pradakshina they're doing above the head, all the birds. Dasharatha got scared. He asked Vasishtha, Asaumyaha pakshino ghora murgaschapi pradakshinaha kimadam hrudayat kampi mano mama vishidati. Mano mama vishidati. My mind is disturbed. Why all these things happening, my dear Vasishtha? Vasishtha Maharshi he knows past, present, future. He knows what is happening. He said, don't worry, you will come to know. However, because they are circumambulating Pradakshina, some difficulty will come, but it will be sorted out. As they were telling like this, suddenly the dark cloud, the dust came and covered, their visibility is lost. Nobody is able to see anything. Everybody almost fell unconscious, except Dasharatha, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna and Vasishtha, and everybody fell unconscious for this force. Somebody is come, Asura or somebody is coming. So slowly they saw Bhargavam Jamadagnyam Tam Raja Vimardinam. Bhargavam Jamadagnyam. Jamadagni's son, Bhargava Rama, Parashurama has come. Hare, how come he has come? Dasharatha got scared. He is known for killing Kshatriyas. We are Kshatriyas. Just now my son is got married. And I am expecting nice life. And why suddenly this Parashurama has come? He's already killed all Kshatriyas 21 times. But after killing, he had gone and sitting and do tapasya. Why he has come now? But he got scared, so immediately went, fell at the feet of, they received the Parashurama. Parashurama and here Dasharatha Rama, Bhargava Rama and Dasharatha, those both are the lords. Vishnu has come each other, both Vishnus are coming each other. Some extraordinary situation. And all of them went and worshipped the Parashurama, offered prayers to Parashurama. And Dasharatha said, you see, my son is very small. He's very young. Please do not do anything to him. We just got married. Parashurama did not bother to respond to Dasharatha. He said, hey Ram, I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk? Rama Dasharathe Rama Viryam Te Shruyate Bhutam Danasho Bhedanam Chaiva Nikhilena Maya Shrutam. Hey Rama, hey Dasharatha Rama, I heard you broke Shivadhanasu. I heard about it. I appreciate your valor, Parakrama. That is really great. Chetanam Dhanus Tadadbhutam Achintyam. It's a great, inconceivable act you have done by breaking the Shivadhanasu. Nobody can do that. No creature even live. Devatas cannot do. It's only Shiva's mercy, 5,000 people are able to lift that. You broke that. Now I have come to you to test. If you are Rama, Vishnu, I have one more Dhanasu with me. This has come from my father Jamadagni. This is Vishnu Dhanasu. What you broke is Shiva Dhanasu. This is Vishnu Dhanasu. This you need not to break. If you are able to hold this, then I will accept your Vishnu. He challenged. Then Parashurama also said that Shiva Dhanasu and Vishnu Dhanasu both are made by Vishwakarma, heavenly architect. And it was offered to Shiva and Vishnu. Then once upon a time, Brahma the Devatas said, we want to see who is more powerful. Shiva is, Vishnu is powerful. This debate is going on since that time. So who is more powerful? Then there was a duel, fight between Vishnu and Shiva. Shiva with the Shiva Dhanasu, Vishnu with the Vishnu Dhanasu in the Purana. But Vishnu is a Sarvantaryami. He is there in the Shiva also. It is said the Vishnu froze Shiva. He could not move. So he accepted. Then all devatas accepted, yes, Lord Vishnu is Vishnu Dhanasu, Vishnu is the superior. Then Shiva handed over that Dhanasu to devatas, and devatas gave to. So that same, there is a connection. The devatas, Daksha Yajna, devatas, they had it, and the Shiva took it, and then again there is a fight between Shiva and Vishnu. Then again he handed over back to devatas, and devatas gave to Janaka. Now this is Vishnu Dhanasu. Now this is meant for you to hold. Let us see if you can hold and fight with me with this. Dasharatha again requested, no, please do not do this. But the Parashurama was very clear that you must do this. And Rama said, okay, let me do this. So take that. So the Parashurama is holding the Dhanasu. Rama went and caught it and took it on his hand. Because it's a challenge which Parashurama has thrown. Both are lords. Now what is happening? Madhvacharya, in the Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya, he gives clarity on this. How is this? Parashurama is also Rama. Dasharatha Rama is also Rama. Then how can one Rama gets defeated by another Rama? There is a reason for this. That is explained now in the Valmiki Ramayana also. Now, the Parashurama's bow is taken away. As the bow is snatched by Dasharatha Rama, the Bhargava Rama became weaker. He said, now I've lost. I don't have any more power. You took away the Dhanasu from me and you're catching with your hands. He accepted. I'm defeated. All my tapasya has gone. I cannot move. So Parashurama started saying this. Why he started saying this? Madhvacharya explains. Actually, there is an asura called Atula. This Atula Rakshasa did tapasya to Brahma and took one boon. The boon is that I should not die as long as Vishnu is not defeated. And Brahma gave that vara. Okay, all right. So because Atula knew Vishnu can never be defeated, then I can never be killed. Then he further did tapasya with Lord Shiva and took the power to stay in the stomach of Vishnu only. This Atula Rakshasa was staying in the stomach of Parashurama. And with this mystic power, he was creating disturbance in all over different lokas. Now he has to be killed. For that, Vishnu has to get defeated. Who can defeat Vishnu? Only Vishnu can defeat Vishnu. Now Parashurama said, I am defeated. And he told Atula, sitting in his stomach, you see, I am defeated. Now any time this Rama will shoot an arrow and we will die. You exit from me, you go out. So Atula Rakshasa got scared. Vishnu is defeated. And any moment I may die. She came out of the stomach of the Parashurama, tried to run. Rama took the arrow and shot at Atula Rakshasa and did samhara, killed the Atula. So this, to kill Atula Rakshasa, all this was done. Parashurama came, apparently got defeated. Then Parashurama circumambulated Dasharatha Rama and he said, I defeated all Kshatriyas so many times. But I am coming from Brahmana Kula, Rishi Kula. I am not supposed to keep any kingdom with me. So I handed over all the kingdom to Kashyapa Muni and I am going and doing tapasya. I don't sit here. I don't go and do tapasya. Where do I do tapasya? I go to Mahendra Parvata and do tapasya. So he left everything and he went for Mahendra Parvata to do tapasya after completing this pastime. Now Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, Urmila, Bharata, Mandavi, Shatrughna, Shrutakirti, Dasharatha, Kausalya, Sumitra, Kaikeyi, all are very happily coming back to Ayodhya. Ayodhya is so nicely decorated with the flags and festoons, with the flowers, and whole roads are scented, and they were all coming with all happy. They entered the Ayodhya, and with all Vadhya Gosha, Pataka Dhvajanim Ramyam. So very nicely decorated Ayodhya, they entered. So as they entered, Kausalya Adi, all the Ranis, queens, welcomed their daughter-in-laws, accepted them in their home, and everybody had their own royal rooms. So they all went to their royal rooms, and this way they spent time. Then one day Dasharatha told Bharata, you see, from Kekaya Raja, he's from Kaikeyi, Kekaya Desha Raja, your father, your maternal grandfather, he has come to take you. So he wants you to go with them. So they were very obedient. Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna very obediently served Dasharatha. Their love between these four brothers are unparalleled. They have full 100% trust. So Bharata and Shatrughna, they went to the Kekaya Raja. Here Rama served Dasharatha, and all the citizens were very happy, eager. They were also thinking, when will that day come? Rama is going to be our king. They were anticipating this. Like this, Rama and Sita very nicely enjoyed the pastimes for 12 years. So they enjoyed 12 years. Then at last of the Balakanda, Tayasa Rajarshi Sutobhirama Samaya Vanantarama Rajaja Kanyaya Ativa Rama Shushubhoti Kamaya Vibhushriya Vishnu Rimarareshwaraha. So, and it is said, like this Dasharatha Sutta Rama, with this loud, most beloved Sita, means Lakshmi Devi, they enjoyed in the Ayodhya like Lakshmi and Narayana, Vishnu and Lakshmi. Very nicely, in a very glorified way, they enjoyed for 12 years. Thus, we have come to the end of the Balakanda, Bala Leelas of Rama. Now, in Ayodhya, the new situations will reveal, and new circumstances will come, and that happy Ayodhya, that happy Dasharatha, and we know what is going to happen. We will hear that in the next class, that is Ayodhya Kanda, which we will be hearing in the next class. With this, we have come to the end of Shri Valmiki Ramayana ki, Shri Rama Sita Lakshmana Hanuman ki, Ayodhya Dham ki, Balakanda ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki.